Sixth Sunday of Epiphany. That's just, I don't know, I have the worst time getting that all out. Sixth Sunday. But it's also Super Bowl Sunday, which means we had our gathering here at church. But I believe that if you would like to still give online, nobody would stop you from contributing to our ongoing help of Trinity Lutheran downtown. In Ohio City, that's the same congregation that we send people to at least once a month. When we have gathered coats and clothing and pantry items, goes to Trinity, Ohio City. So I know a lot of churches around the country do Super Bowl of Caring today and tie it in with the big game. So just to put Trinity on your radar once more, if there is a special way that you would like to give, a special item that you would like to give, you know, we have people going down there all the time. So we can coordinate whatever gift that you'd like to give, or if it's the gift of your time, that's always important as well. So that happened this morning, and that continues to go on. Please remember Trinity Lutheran when you're shopping or in your prayers as our partnership with them continues.
And we, like you said, we partner with them, and it's part of how we fulfill our mission and our vision, right? We go out and we make caring connections. We go and we make, disciples. And in the time of COVID, that was challenging. But it did bring about new opportunities. It helped us realize ways that we could maybe more effectively, or at least new ways of reaching out. And so what we are doing is, as a congregation, coming together next Saturday and talking about that. Our mission doesn't change, our vision doesn't change, but how we go about making those connections, how we go about reaching people and being the hands and feet of Christ, there might be some new opportunities. And so we welcome you and invite you and encourage you even to come here on Saturday, this Saturday at 9 o'clock. And we will be talking about that very topic, collecting ideas and just brainstorming and planning together. And we do ask that you RSVP. There's information in the bulletin. You can call the office, but we do want that number because we will be providing lunch. And so Saturday, right here at 9 o'clock until about 1 o'clock.
Yeah, we really do. We value the input of as many people as possible because there's always things that you just never thought of or conceived of. It's also exciting because I think it's an opportunity, and I know this sounds weird, but it's an opportunity to think biblically about the church.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is sometimes we think about the church in more practical terms, or we think about, like, we're on our way to a meeting, and you can think about church in terms of Robert's Rules of Order and how to run a meeting and those type of things. And that's important. I don't want to discount that at all. But it's of real importance, I think, to take the time to think biblically about what do we do, why do we do it, is there a priority to what we do, and that is kind of from the pastoral standpoint, that's part of our task, is to help those who come to see, there are certain things Scripture says that the church is to be about, and if we're going to renew doing that, doing church things, then I think, what does Scripture say? So it's exciting. I look forward to that. Please be here if you can, or drop a comment in the announcements if you know that you can't be here, or email us, anything. Just communicate your thoughts. We'd really welcome those. Speaking of thinking biblically, a new Life with God class is coming up soon. Pastor Ken, as usual, will lead that. Last I heard, he was up to 14 people who are going to take the introductory class. That meets 9 to 10 in the Matthew room. That may change locations. I just talked to Pastor Ken before coming in here. That may change based on the number of participants. If it grows to be more than 14, then they may need a new place to meet. It just depends. So, it's a wonderful thing to have to work through. And God's done such amazing things through that Life with God class. For example, we have an adult baptism coming up, a father and son that are going to be baptized together. They were instructed through Pastor Ken's class. I mean, just amazing stuff. So we're really grateful for that and happy that Pastor Ken continues and wants to keep going with gospel ministry here.
And we've been blessed with his ministry.
Yeah, for sure.
The following Saturday, February 26th, is the LWML prayer service. It's being held in Grace Lutheran Church in Thompson, Ohio. There is a snow date in case it snows. Mm-hmm. And the cost is $6. That covers the food, correct?
Yeah.
It's exactly $6.
Yeah, the LWML has some formula that they use to reach these.
To reach them?
Yeah.
And I heard, too, if you grab that second donut, because then it's $6.50.
Yeah, right.
So,
or they just hold a mite box.
Maybe that's it. They hold a mite box in front of you.
Until they're satisfied.
There is contact information. Marianne Van Pelt, and they are asking that you register by the 21st, again, for probably preparations for breakfast and such. So, pastors and husbands are invited.
Yep. All inclusive.
All inclusive.
Guess what? It's almost Lent. We've had a later, the way that Easter falls this year creates a wider space, and so we'll have all of February to occupy the Epiphany. Mm-hmm. But it'll be Lent very soon. March 2nd is Ash Wednesday, and so we will have services that kick off Lent at 11:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. If you would like ashes, as we did last year, those will be imposed either before or after each service. So just find either one of us pastors. We'll be happy to apply the ashes in that way. Just not quite ready to make that part of the service again for reasons of space, but we will gladly provide you with those either before or after either one of those services. And look forward to Lent beginning. Do you want to say a little bit about the theme of Lent this year?
The theme this year is looking at Jesus' journey to the cross, but taking pause in his ministry when he worked outside of the city walls. And so we're looking at things like the Transfiguration and some of these other events all the way to Golgotha, where he's crucified. So.
All right, cool. And so after that, of course, your Lenten journey continues each successive Wednesday, 11:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m., and leading up to Holy Week. Mm-hmm. Join us for all of those special services. Anything else?
No. Normal live streaming from our side.
Correct.
I think that's it.
Yeah. I say if Kevin sees his shadow today that predicts which team is going to win the Super Bowl. But he's not saying much about if he saw his shadow or not. So if I find out anything, I will drop a comment on this live stream. So have a great day. Enjoy the big game if you're watching that. And have a great week. Hope to see you somewhere along the line.